Happy 15th day of Vlogmas. Now I'm so delighted to be back here today chatting with you. Now have a listen. Can you hear radio? Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to stop the video now. I'm going to go back and listen to see if you can hear it. And if you can hear it, I'm going to have to do a voiceover later on today because my husband's got the radio on really loud, and I think it's even louder than the last time it was on. I think we just about got away with it the time before, but I don't think I will this time. So I'm just going to go and check it and then come back to you. Now, welcome back. Now, I listened to that video and unfortunately I could hear the radio, but I decided to do a voiceover. But do not fear, I end up speaking to you normally when I've finished opening the first calendar. So it's just for this first little bit, so please bear with me. So we can't open the Smart Doll calendar today because today is an odd day, but we're going to be open my calendar that I've made myself. So let's open the Sewing Street Advent calendar. And let's hope we don't get yellow thread. Please no. Now 15 is really easy to find today, which that was nice, and it's right at the top. I can feel plastic, that's why, oh yeah, and I've got hair on my face. I don't look impressed, do I? It's because I'm worried about it messing with my eye. It was really aggravating. So here it is. I wonder what it is. Oh, what do you think it is? How intriguing. Here's how it looks on this side. And if I turn it around, there's a magnet on the back. So I wonder what's going to pop out. Now, I have a look around it because I've stabbed myself before. So, oh, here we go. It's a seam ripper. I thought it was going to be one of those little blades that come out that you open your parcels with. I've never had a seam ripper that looks like this. I'm very impressed with this gift today. It's something I've never had before. Obviously I have seam rippers, but I've never had one that pops out and it's got a magnet on it like that. Right, I just had a look outside and my husband is going in and out of the car, and I thought, well, he's not even in the room, so I just asked him. I did hint before and he didn't get my hint. I didn't want to just come out with it, but this time I'm just going to ask him and turn it down myself because I thought, well, he's not even in there, so I'm sure he didn't seem to. I'm sure he's fine. He's probably just struggling with he's carrying heavy things. He's had a delivery and he's loading them into the back of his car, so in the rain, so he's not going to be exactly smiling. Anyway, shall we, now I can talk to you, shall we open our generation calendar? So I'd already looked for it before I went on film today and it's here. So what do you think of that thing I got today? This is exciting. We've got some cutting to do, people. These were a little harder to find this time. I've got some things, plastic things on here. I'm going to have some vacuuming to do, aren't I, when this is over, with all these little plastic things. Today, Phoebe has got a belt, which I wasn't expecting, but I don't know why, because on that picture, I can see a belt, but I just didn't notice it before. Oh, I was going to say we're not done with the plastic, but we are. Right, let's grab Phoebe. It's getting a bit ridiculous now, really, how many things she's got on, isn't it? Oh, the panto was so good last night. I filmed myself in the toilet area through the mirror. The mirror did make me look a bit, like my eyes were really close together, don't you think? I thought, that's what I thought anyway. I'm sure I don't look like that. But mirrors can make you look a bit distorted, can't they? And I bought a leaflet home, but I think I've left it on the stairs. If I don't show you today, I'll show you another day. but with a few of the actors on. It was so good. I must admit, I was really looking forward to it because Aladdin was one of those films, along with like Little Mermaid and Lion King, just ones I watched again and again. And I had the computer game and I loved it. It was so good. Oh, there we go, Phoebe. She looks like she should be on the North Pole, shouldn't she? So I've probably told you this when I'm doing my voiceover, but I was going to open the thing that's coming through the post today, but it hasn't arrived. It was supposed to be here no later than 1:45, and it is now, I'll ask Alexa. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 2:26 p.m.
It's 2:26 p.m. And yes, no Royal Mail, unfortunately. However, what was I going to say? Yes, I'm going to open something else, and it's something really gorgeous. And I'm so glad I'm able to speak to you rather than doing the voiceover doing this. And this is why I've brought North or Kay in, because I needed another doll, because I didn't want to dress any of these up. But I've got a few candidates. I can't believe for ages I was desperate for one smart doll. I just wanted one. And then I was really content with 3. And it was only when Vanessa messaged me saying, did I want to...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Sorry. Stop, Alexa. I either had 2 or 3, and then Vanessa, and I felt very content, really content. And then Vanessa messaged me, and she said, would I like to buy Mirai? And there was just no doubt in my mind that I wanted Mirai, being the smart doll kind of mascot, the first ever character, a character that Danny Chu created way before Smart Doll. So yeah, but now it's really useful having more than one. Like I started this year with none, and then I built my first 2, and yeah, it's just, I'm just so happy. I'm really enjoying them. So I've got my stocking out, so we're going to get a gift at the stocking. Now this is something, this was a gift from Vanessa. Now Vanessa gifted me this when I bought North from her, and honestly I couldn't thank her enough for this. This is incredible. Now the person who made this was Catherine from the Smart Doll Boutique. And this is when I was wondering, would I get a duplicate? Because this is a Christmas item. Take a look at this, guys. It is so cute. So some of you would have seen me open this. If you watch my unboxing or unbagging, because there's no boxing, I suppose the delivery box, but they come in a bag. If you watch my unboxing of North, then you'd have seen me get this out. And I said, I'm not going to try this on a doll until Christmas, or I was going to do it in private. Oh, the postman. Right. I'm going to carry on with this, even though the thing I wanted to open today, I'm going to let me close the door. It's lovely, isn't it? Now I could sit here opening my deliveries. I've got 3 out. One saying it's a poster. I've not ordered a poster, so unless maybe it's a business sent me a poster. Oh, she has got underwear on, thank goodness. No putting shapes over the screen this time. I'll take her hands off. I made this dress for Halloween. It's lovely, isn't it? I think the pattern was Motivation I used. Oh my goodness, she's got socks and shoes on. I'll take those off. These are socks that I made from a top of mine that I absolutely loved, but I just couldn't wear it. Do you know when you just can't wear something anymore? Do you know when you find an item of clothing that you love and you keep wearing it on a regular basis and then it wears out? It's so sad, isn't it? All the best things. I normally have either the best thing I've ever owned, and I lose it or it gets stolen, either or. And you know, like when you're on holiday and things, and or I just wear it out. I hate it when something goes missing when I'm like away. I had a jumper, I've probably told this story before. I went and stayed in a cottage in Cornwall, and I had a favourite jumper and I hadn't had it very long. Do you know when it's like just the best shape you've ever had? It wasn't a homemade one, and it had really cool things on it. And I planned on wearing it home from the journey, and I just didn't pack it because I thought, well, I won't pack it because I want to wear it home. But I packed everything and never found it. I searched all in the cushions. I ripped the cottage to shreds basically. But we'd had a load of young girls come in. Oh, her wig's coming off. Yeah, we'd had a moth problem. What's happened? Oh. Yeah, we'd had a moth problem in the cottage. And I don't think they really believed us, but they came over to have a look, and there was moths everywhere. They weren't there when we got there, but then they were. It's like something had happened. And loads of young girls came into the cottage to see. And then I always think, did one of them take it? Because I was sure it was in the kitchen, hanging up. Oh my goodness. I haven't got any rubber thing on North's head. Right, this is an AliExpress wig, and to be honest, I don't normally have any problems with them, but I do normally put a rubber dome on. But I want to tuck her hair into this all in one because I want to put the hood up, but the wig is trying to pop off her head, so I'm just going to work with it the best I can. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm so happy I've put this on North, or Kay, that I call her, Kay Shinogane, from an anime I've watched. She looks like the sister of one of the main characters. They've got like the pointed chins and things in this anime, but oh, she looks so cute. I might put her socks back on, just because if I leave her in here, she is a cinnamon skin. She's like Imogen and Mirai. Yeah, they're all three of these are cinnamon skinned, and it's only Lexi that's a tea here, so she's darker. That I haven't had any staining problem. I've only had a staining problem on Mirai, and I've done a hell of a lot to remove it. I think it's all gone. When I tried to show you on camera, you couldn't see it on the back of her thighs. These are long socks, so I probably would have been better leaving them on and then sliding this on, but you know, I never knew, did I? So here she goes. She's all cozy. The socks didn't go back on very well. I probably could do with putting them on when she's not got this on and then sliding it on, but I'm just gonna pop her here with the other girls. Oh yeah, I'm delighted. I'm so happy. So what I'm going to do, I've had a couple of things come in the post just now. So what I'm going to do is I might wait. No, I'll do it now because, and I don't know if everything here I can show you. I don't want to keep my husband waiting. He's got the radio on, but I don't want him suffering with a radio that's quiet. So this is the item that I can't show you. I will get this out, so it's the 15th today. I'll get this out on the 17th. So the item that's come through the post, I've put in that packaging that I got that onesie out of. And we'll open that on the 17th of December. That's good, because I've been knitting this jumper for Lexi, and oh my goodness, I've dropped a stitch here. Oh, we're all good now. And I'm on the sleeve. This is I showed you the body of it, the front and the back already, but I'm doing the sleeve. Now, I had started a sleeve, And then I hadn't quite got as far as this, but I noticed there was a bobble there sticking out, and I looked and I realised it was a drop stitch. So I knitted to the point of the drop stitch, and I used a crochet hook, and I was picking up all the drop stitches to get back to the top, but I was finding it, I've done this on other projects, but I was finding it very tight, and I realised I think I was really stressed when I was knitting it. And when I got to the top, I actually had a big loop, and I wasn't very happy, so I just undone the whole sleeve that I'd done so far, and I started it again yesterday. So that is why I haven't got that far with it. But yeah, what I'm doing now is, instead of thinking I've got to get this done, I'm just sitting there thinking, I am enjoying knitting. I am enjoying knitting. I'm watching YouTube while I do it now, or watch TV. Maybe it's Emmerdale that made it go all tight. Who knows how stressful that is. Right, so the other item I've got here, it's a Smart Doll wig, an authentic one. Maybe I should put this on North. It's another hazel wig, the same colour as Mirai. It is a Mirai wig, so I can use this on one of the other dolls. Or if I end up with, like, sometimes you see like dolls for sale with no wig. So say if I wanted a milk Mirai, I'd have the wigs. I see this a lot. I see dolls wigs on their own, and I see bald dolls. And yeah, and you sometimes, it's worth, if you see these things, getting them sometimes if you know it's a future thing. So yeah, so I've got that. I'll put that up there. Now this thing that has come, it says it's a poster. I don't know how to show my address. And yeah, I'm really confused. And it says Claire Who Makes Things. The only thing that normally comes with Claire Who Makes Things says, oh my goodness, it says it's from the Wool Warehouse. Oh wow. Oh gosh, I've got some, it's from YouTube. I received something else from YouTube this year, a physical gift. I'll have to show it you. It says, let's celebrate, congrats on scoring a YouTube 20th anniversary poster. This limited edition poster celebrates 20 years of incredible creativity, and we hope it inspires many more. Time fine to find the perfect spot on your wall. We'd love to see it once it's up. Tag the YouTube creators and the YouTube partner perks in your next video, and we will check it out. Thank you for being an awesome partner, an important part of our journey. We can't wait to see what you create next. Well, thank you, YouTube. This is so amazing. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for my film. I've got one of the, they sent me one of these things that you clap it together and say action, and it's so good, and you come with a pen so you could write what your channel name is and things. So yeah, I'll show you in Vlogmas actually if you'd like me to. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, YouTube. What a lovely surprise. I'm so happy I opened that live on YouTube as it arrived. I'll try to tag you in this video. Hopefully you're going to think, what a weird video. It starts off silent. I tell you what, maybe I'll have to share it on another video. If I want to alert YouTube to my videos, I'd like it to be a top-notch video, not these reckless vlogmases that I do on a daily basis. Oh my goodness. So that is all I've got going on at the moment. I've not got anything like exciting, no meals out or pantomimes or anything wonderful, but I have had a mince pie, and doing this really is lovely, a daily thing to do with you. So obviously I will be video editing. I really hope to do a bit of knitting. Really what I should do is not spend my free time that I get today knitting. I should go and do some sewing if I can. So yeah, I'll just but I'm gonna go and speak to my husband now, get his radio back on, but I have got to go out and get some dinner. No, I don't have to. Oh, my parents, they bought round these gorgeous like chicken ball battered balls for the freezer yesterday, and these mozzarella sticks, And I know I've got like frozen chips in the freezer. Do you know what? I'm going to do that for dinner. If I can avoid going out in this torrential rain today, I will do. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I might, next bit of video I'll show you. I'll probably take, oh, I can see that leaflet. Bear with me. Yeah, I might take you down to the craft room so you can have a look down there, and I'll let you know what's happening. My husband says the door needs varnishing, re-varnishing because it's been varnished before, and he's doing the second coat of paint, and he has been vacuuming some of the dust down there, and he's got to get all his tools out of there. So, but here's the leaflet from yesterday, Aladdin. I tried to show you this at the end of my video in the mirror, but it was back to front, wasn't it? Because it was in the mirror. When my eyes all look close together, I thought that makes me look so strange. I don't look like that, do I? So yeah, Aladdin, he was so good. Normally the main characters maybe being more females. No, we had Dick Whittington, that was male. But yeah, they were all really good. That girl played two parts. She was the genie, and she was the magical being that came out of the magic ring. And but she was meant to be playing two different people, but they made it obvious it was the same person. They were saying that the theatre company were being tight, making one actress keep getting changed, which was really very funny. And the princess was really lovely, Princess Jasmine. And I love the villain. The villain is always hands down my favourite character. I just absolutely love the villain. I do. Because when I've watched Shrek over the years, my boys have been small, and I remember saying to my husband, I love Rumpelstiltskin as Shrek, and my youngest son said, "Oh, I hate him," because he's watched him when he was a little boy. Because obviously he's pretty bad, isn't he? But when you're an adult, they're comical, aren't the villains? And I love it when there's a childhood like Disney film I watched animated, and then they try and bring it live action. So watching like Ursula live action from Little Mermaid and things, I think it's so good. I didn't watch the Lion King movie. Is that live action? Do you know they've made it look like it's real? I haven't watched that, and I'm wondering, have any of you, would you recommend it? It didn't jump out at me, but yeah, this was loads of fun. This is going on until the 4th of January, so if you live in my area, but I recommend in your area, have a look and see what's going on, because the panto is so much fun. So, and you, especially if you get involved and you shout and you sing and everything, yeah, it's really very good. So anyway, the next time I see you, we're gonna go down in the craft room, and we'll see what's going on there. So I'll see you down there. And this is the dimmer switch. Oh, it must have been the other way. I had to turn it. So there's a lot less things in here now. So there's my husband's box is right under my feet here. That is the thing that goes on the back of my door. Now, I didn't tell you this story, but you know the day they got the radiator, when they brought it home, there was a big, massive dent in the middle of it. And I was so worried that they'd done it, bringing it home, my youngest son and my husband. But it turns out this happens all the time, that they get damaged, and they did change it, luckily. But then it really held things up that day, because my husband was going to fit the radiator when he got back, and then couldn't. But it turned out he couldn't do it in the end because the pipe was the wrong size. So we've got that nice 15mm pipe now, and it means we can use this thermostat. And you know, all our boiler trouble, my husband's had to disconnect or reset the thermostat in the hallway, and that then triggered the boiler to start working again, luckily. So yeah, all is good at the moment. So here's a few bits on the floor here. So it's looking really spacious in here, actually. I've got to watch I don't trip over anything. Oh, I've seen my slippers. I've got my Grinch socks on again, my odd socks, and I've got my hedgehog slippers. So there's the workbench. So there's still a few things. That's the internet over there. the window. Yeah, it's going to be a bit weird to start with because I'm not going to have any window dressing to begin with. So I'm a bit worried about having any of my dolls in here because if you shouldn't really have like light on them a lot of the time because they can go yellow and things. So I try and keep them out of the light. But luckily because it's winter, I might be okay. You see me in here. Woo. The reflection. So I've got 2 of these tables. This is one of the I think I had an overlocker on one of them, and I had a sewing machine on the other, and I had another machine on one of those Sew Easy tables. But the Sew Easy table is down in the garden room at the moment, but I've not been sewing down there.
Motion detected at the front door.
Right, I just stopped the video because my husband was saying bye. He's going to play squash. So these 2 Kallaxes here are my cutting table, basically. So my husband had to take them apart because when they come to fit the carpet Wednesday, we need to be able to get it out of the room. So we're going to leave this table and these 2 Kallaxes in here until Tuesday evening. We're going to take them out, put them somewhere. But look at this. This is what happened. This was at the bottom of the cutting table and it fell and it went through. But look, inside, these Kallaxes are so light. They're just like paper inside. And we'd screwed wheels into it, so no wonder it collapsed. So my husband's going to do a fixer-upper on it. He said, do you mind this? Maybe he was thinking of getting me another one, but I said, no, I don't mind it. So when he puts it back together again, he's going to put this in the middle and he's going to try and, do the best he can with it. So here's my sign. Now, I painted this. I bought this craft room sign from the NEC once and I had a go at painting it. I don't think it's very good, but, it's handmade, isn't it? So, yeah, so this is how we're looking at the moment. My husband said he didn't get time to paint today. All he's got to do is do another coat of paint on the skirting board. But he said that he had to fill a few places, and then he'll do it another day. But yeah, it still looks like loads of stuff to move, doesn't it? Really, but yeah, I just can't believe it. I mentioned to my husband about not wanting to move in here like properly because we've got visitors on Saturday, and he said, Claire, just don't worry, just move in there, just put your dolls in there. He says they all know what you like, so you don't have to worry. So yeah, they all know I'm mental, that crazy doll lady. And yeah, I don't really mind really, but like I say, I quite like that little nook. And it's been really joyous, Actually, I'm going to go back up, I'll speak to you. Yes, what I was about to say is I've absolutely loved sitting here doing this vlogging. Are you in the right spot? I don't think you can see anybody, can you? It probably looks a little bit different every time I do this. We're getting a bit overloaded. I'm really torn whether to just call Kay North. Well, she can be North doing cosplay as Kay or something, couldn't she? But North is her name if you was to like buy her from Danny Chu. But you can't get her in Cinnamon on the Danny Chu website. So when I was telling you could actually get these dolls whole, even though I'd built some of them, you can't get North on there in Cinnamon. She's only available in tea. Actually, Vanessa sold her to me because she's got North in tea and she preferred her, so she was willing to let her go. But I actually prefer her in Cinnamon. I only thought I'd want tea to begin with, because I started with tea, But I really love cinnamon. I think I'd even love the milk skin tone as well, because I've got a Dolphy Dream doll, a mini Dolphy Dream, and she's like she's called Semi-White, and she's really pale. Now, if any of you have been wondering about her, I will be doing more with her next year. I've just basically, a lot was going on, and then all of a sudden Vlogmas was upon me, and yeah, so it's been a bit crazy. So obviously Hazel Hedgehog Blythe doll hasn't had her video yet, but yeah, I've just got to do things when I've got more time and things. But for the sewers in you, I'm gonna get something out, I think, because, oh no, that's not it. This was one of the things I had in here that I was going to open on an odd day, and it's a sewing related thing, but I've ended up wanting to open doll things, so I'm just going to get this out anyway. But I wrapped it up in some like tissue paper that came out of the Smart Doll thing. But this is something for me. So everything so far I've been doing is mainly for the dolls, isn't it? The Smart Doll, the Our Generation calendar, and even the things I've been providing. But I did buy something for me in preparation for this Vlogmas. And it's this. It's called Caterpillar Cross Stitch Magnetic Needle Minder. And I thought, oh, how lovely is this? I got this from the Wool Warehouse. So do you know when people are telling me, oh, those are needle minders? These are the sort of needle minders I'm used to. They've got a magnet on the back. You put your fabric in your embroidery hoop and you put that magnet on the back of the fabric and that on the front, and then your needle will stick to it. But these, I don't think these magnets look like they come off. I think these are more like what you stick on a sewing machine, but you do have to be really mindful if you've got magnetic sewing machines, because they can interfere with their workings, if that's the right word. So anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. So thank you so much for joining me for the 15th of Vlogmas. I've really enjoyed bringing this video to you. It's really unfortunate that every time I'm ready to film, my husband is going in that room playing the radio. He basically, he's not doing that in the mornings, and then we both he wants to do that and I want to do this at the same time. But he hasn't got, I suppose he hasn't got a huge amount to do in there. As of Wednesday, he's got no reason to be playing the radio in there, has he? So not much longer, because it's Monday today. So yeah, how exciting. So anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.